for a couple years, I think.
Okay, yeah.
So my guy ratio is 155, and he boxed him. He's like, he hits hard, really hard.
That's a nice. He's slipping freaking awesome. Oh my gosh, you see him slipping that jab? Wow, CJ's good.
Anybody that trains with Cody Sheffield, you better watch out. Especially the dirty boxing, they ain't close. Me and Cody Sheffield love dirty boxing.
Oh, the body shots. You know how demoralizing that is to get your jab slipped? Gosh.
And we see Ben is setting up as a southpaw here. So CJ should let that right hand go. And same for Ben, his left hand. The power hand they both should just let it go because it's going to have to be wide open.
Well, when you got the southpaw against traditional, it's always a foot battle. Your lead foot needs to be outside the lead foot of your opponent. Yeah. You'll land that straight right.
Straight right, straight left. Right. These guys saying heck with traditional. They're swinging for the fences, though.
Dude, I can't get over. Has CJ been jabbed yet? Has he gotten hit with the jab?
I don't think so, but you know what? I know from a HIIT Fitness trained boxer, and when they get in the clinch, he's not going to stop punching.
Oh.
Yeah, those body shots pay dividends.
Absolutely.
So here's a prediction. Ben's going to jab, CJ's going to slip, come in, and throw a combination. Oh, nice jab.
That was a nice jab. Oh, wow. They're the one that...
1-2 by CJ.
2, yeah.
Nice lead cross by CJ.
He's extending pretty far, though. You'd almost kind of like to see Ben try to counter that. I mean, he extends pretty far when he throws that 1-2.
He's working against a longer reach.
Yeah, true that.
Ben isn't utilizing his height and reach.
Right.
If he would enforce that height and reach, one of them need to come with a good uppercut right here in the clinch. There you go. That's a good uppercut by Ben. Ben needs to use some of that size and weight.
Man, the cage.
As long as the referee allows him, weigh on him. Because in the judge's eyes, Ben is winning right there.
The cage really makes boxing a different kind of game.
Man, it's totally different.
Oh my, that slipping that jab is just beautiful. Ooh, Ben trying to take his head off.
From 3 foot away, CJ's going to slip anything that Ben throws at him, though. Ben needs to set it up and maybe feint and then throw another one.
Yeah.
Needs to feint, jab.
Oh, that was a straight in the pipe right hand.
I thought we were going to see a suplex.
I thought he was going to suplex him too.
Well,
when
definitely in my scorecards, that's a 10-9 round for CJ. I don't know about you guys.
Yeah, for sure. But you know, the bigger guy is fighting the faster guy. The faster guy's going to be moving his head. The bigger guy should be looking for the body shots to set up the head shot and to slow the faster guy down.
Yeah.
So, like you said, he's not really utilizing his length and his size. He did hang on him a little bit over there, which was good. But instead of head hunting all the time, you ought to mix it up a little bit. Because when you move your head, you're not really moving your body all the time. So.
What I tell my guys when they're fighting a guy like CJ, don't even aim for his face.
Yeah.
Aim for his neck and his chest. Because his head may move, but his neck and chest aren't going to move.
Right. I kind of think that Ben's going to have to start throwing some combinations, too. You know, he's going to have to start throwing a little more than just a jab on its own.
And set up and throw some feints.
Yeah, you're exactly right.
Whether it's feinting with his arm or feinting with his foot.
Dude, jab feint uppercut would be pretty sweet because that'd be a sweet one.
That'd be awesome. But whether it's just stomping the ground with his foot or flicking the hand out there for a feint, he's got to feint something to see where CJ's going to go and then direct it towards that direction. Is this a 3-round match?
It is 3 3-minute rounds.
So Ben doesn't have if the judges are scoring like I on my head, he's got to win these next 2 rounds.
Yeah. All right, let's see what Ben's corner told him.
They said to bust him real hard.
Oh, he's jab slipped and thrown the right.
I still think he's infighting a little too much. He's got to utilize his reach. He would keep him on the outside and maybe get something to get a little respect.
And instead of coming straight in, come into the left, come into the right. But don't come straight in.
Right.
He looks better. He already looks a little. Oh, that was a big old.
Keep that chin down. Keep your hands up. You might not get hit.
Oh my gosh, CJ is throwing that right hand like a.
Well, he should. He's the
Jab
right-hander
on.
versus the left-hander. His highest percentage shot is that straight right.
For sure.
Look at him setting it up. You see him cocking it like he's got a pistol in his hand.
Yeah, he's so composed. He doesn't blink at all. I mean, doesn't flinch at all when these shots are coming.
And I mean, Ben really isn't sitting down on his punches. If you'll notice, Ben's punches are mostly arm punches. I'm not saying that bad or anything. It's just CJ. CJ's got like a little micro bend in his knees, and he's like just waiting. And Ben's like almost on his tiptoes throwing his punches.
Oh,
good work by Ben though.
Yep.
Little 5-2, 3-2 action here would be nice. Good turn by CJ. Better throw some jabs out there, Ben.
You know, Ben's looking pretty good for him only having a year of boxing. I mean, he looks pretty good out there. This is going to be really great for him also, just to kind of to see the levels. You know what I mean?
And you said he was an MMA fighter, right?
Yeah,
Good 5. Good front uppercut.
Yeah, he's an MMA fighter.
Hey, and this will help his MMA.
Absolutely. Yeah, he's 3-1 in MMA.
Man, so he's going to be tough. I'm seeing a lot better from Ben this round.
Me too. Yeah, I agree with you.
He's got to double that jab up, though, or either feint and throw that jab.
Yeah, I think a lot of that clinch work is tiring his opponent out.
You saying CJ or Ben?
CJ's a little tired from the bigger opponent hanging on him.
Oh, that's tough.
I wish Ben would just sit down on his punches a little bit more.
I agree with you.
Nice work by Ben. This is smart right here. This is smart.
Just making it nasty.
Yeah.
Oh!
I mean, when you're going against a quicker guy and he's catching on that side. So how do y'all score that round?
Dude, I can't do it. I'm not good. I can't score.
How do you score that round?
You know, boxing's a little bit different than MMA because points, the jab account for a point or whatever. If we're going by who landed the most damage, you know, I think CJ was still landing the harder shots when he would land. But I'd have to give that to Ben. I think he edged that one out.
I would flip a quarter, and I would call it while it was in the air, and whichever way it came down. And in all seriousness, I'd probably give that to Ben just for, I would say ring control, but we're in an octagon, so I'd say octagon control, managing, being the aggressor, you know, doing more work. In my head, I know CJ really won that round in heart of hearts. But if I was judging, I'd give that to Ben.
I think he landed the most significant shots that round.
Who did? Which one? Who said? CJ landed the most significant.
Yeah, but Ben did more work.
Yeah, exactly right.
So as a judge, I would say 1-1, and let's see. It's up to you guys.
Yeah.
I'm leaving it up to you guys.
Yes. And I'm gonna tell you, Ben's tough too, man. He's taking some big old shots and just kept coming, man.
Yeah, but I think he's fixing to take more tough shots, so especially that chin up like he is.
Oh.
He's fixing to take a lot more tough shots.
Dude, the sweat is blowing off these guys.
CJ is about to knock Ben's chin straight off.
Oh,
I'm telling you. You heard it here first.
Oh my gosh, that was such a hard shot.
Straight right hand.
Geez, CJ hits like a truck, man.
If he would just set it up a little bit better.
Straight right.
Instead of just throwing that money shot every time, if he'd set it up with a couple of shots and then throw that money shot.
Man, he slips that jab so freaking beautifully.
Ben better do some work.
But after CJ goes after that head, I'd like to see that body worked on like you're talking about.
Right.
You know, it's like he goes after that head. He slips. He goes after that head, and that body's wide open to pop.
Oh, the ref wants him fighting this time. Y'all see that? He didn't let him clinch this time. He wants him fighting.
I'm a firm believer in that body work.
Oh. I was just sitting there thinking if I was Ben, I think I'd be clinching right now. Just being honest with you guys.
Well, we appreciate and respect honesty. CJ's just gonna let that right hand go. I'm telling you.
He's looking for it. He's looking for it.
You see how he's holding it up by his ear?
Yeah.
And both these guys probably know whoever wins this next 1 minute 20 seconds is gonna win the fight.
If they've got good corners.
They got a minute. There's a minute left in this one.
But CJ's he just throws, and he throws a great right, but he only throws that right. Where's that left at? And I'm not knocking him, it's a great right, but give me a left. And we saw another right. That just missed my
inch. Say,
another right.
Ben ought to be catching on to that.
I was wondering if Ben's going to start throwing knees there. If CJ would throw a 2-3-2, it might end this match.
You see
the wrestling, my man.
Yeah, that was good wrestling. All right, they got 15 seconds left.
Yeah, looks like they're
1, 2, 3, 2.
Why the coach is not yelling in 15? Oh, they don't know. Man, we got to do something about that. There's got to be a way for the coaches to know how much time they have left.
All right, this is my analysis of these guys. They're still early in their career, and they don't understand that you need to box sometimes. You don't just go out there and throw your most powerful shot, get the knockout every time. Sometimes it's accumulation. You got to throw the combinations. You got to rack up the points because we didn't get a knockout. Now we're going to the judges' scorecards.
And
so who put the work in?
Whenever you go to the judges, I tell my fighters, hey, it don't matter if you mauled the guy for all 3 rounds. You're letting 3 people dictate who won the fight.
All right.
You can't be upset with whoever 3 judges. 3 random people around the cage or the ring. If you want to determine, if you want to be sure who wins this fight, don't let it go to the judges.
Right.
But you can't tell me not to be upset or not. I can be upset if I want to be upset, Grant.
You can be upset. But I'm not going to be upset with you, though. I mean, because tell me who won that fight.
I have no idea. I'm going to lean towards CJ.
I'm going to lean towards CJ.
But I thought it was a great fight, though.
But it's leaning.
Yeah.
So nobody can be upset.
All right, here we go, guys.
Could be a draw.
We have a unanimous decision representing the blue corner, CJ Randle.
Good call.